Yo, listen.
Yeah. That 806 The Show episode come out.
We here. Yo, what's good? It's the 806 Show. It's your boy Jiggy.
Dímelo, Jesse.
Are you tired of these whack radio commercials?
Go.
Hey, this is Evelyn, and you're tuning in to the 806 Show.
Shout out 806 The Show.
Talk to me nice.
Tune in every Thursday to the 806 Show.
Yo, 806 The Show.
Shout out to 806 The Show.
At the 806 Show.
806 The Show.
Hey, this is Sol Maria. You're now listening to 806 The Show. Survive.
806.
Hey, man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mel, and this is the best damn sports podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We got a fantastic show for y'all today. We got a hitting legend in the building with us.
Welcome.
Welcome. De lo mío, too.
Thank you guys.
Hey.
806.
But first,
All right.
my co-host to the left went to 2 baseball games this year, which is up from 0 last year, but still not the 10 that he promised he was going to go to.
I'm trying to become a fan.
Make some noise for Ari G.
What up, y'all?
Gets better every year, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to get more and more into it.
So
Like,
background, a couple, this was like last year, right?
Yeah, it was last
Or 2 years ago, he's like, I'm going to try to go to 10 baseball games this year.
year. I want to be one of those dudes.
He
that
went to 0. He didn't go to any of them.
I want to be one of those guys that are always at Fenway. Just like, like just getting lit, watching the games,
This year he went to 2, so we're getting closer.
little by little.
I only went to 1.
Yeah.
I only went to 1. But it was a great one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And my co-host to the right currently sits at 0-10 in his fantasy football league. And I will continue to say this until he gets a victory.
I was winning, and then CeeDee Lamb and Gibbs together scored 70. So I was like, all right, there goes that.
Hey,
I was like, I had to win.
can I say your name first? Make some noise for Sanchez.
So I had to win. I was like, I went to bed like, I'm good.
We
I'm
have a
good.
fantasy
Woke up, it's
league
horrible.
of the from like the show and guests fantasy football. He is 0-10 right now. So we're gonna keep making fun of him every time until
As long as I'm doing great in my other league, I'm happy.
whatever.
Yeah,
That's it. You
That's
know,
right.
if it both sucked, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
I'm right behind you there.
And our special guest, Dana.
Done.
The Houston Astros minor league hitting coach, sorry. Make some noise for Elvis Rodriguez.
Let's go. Thank you guys for having me.
And owner of Swing Factory, which we will get into later in the episode. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah. And we did it before the show. I think we should just start with this. Can you please show that bad boy that World Series championship ring? You might as well start here.
That's
Eddie
what we want
Can,
to.
right there.
Okay.
Look at that.
camera.
Woo!
Crazy.
He's gonna zoom in.
That's beautiful, beautiful. That is my first ring, any championship ring.
I
I think I was
definitely
close. I think one year, like the Red Sox brought the World Series. Didn't they bring it to the high school or something?
No, they
like,
brought it to Boys and Girls Club.
yeah, they brought the whole
definitely
trophy.
did.
But you had to like wait in line, and it was like
Yeah.
behind the glass. And
Like 10 seconds.
yeah, like all right, next.
Like, all right,
I don't even think you can take pictures. Well, thank you for bringing that. But before we get into your career, your coaching, how you got into there to the Houston Astros, we're gonna talk some regular baseball. I know we're
Sports.
a few weeks
Sports.
past the season.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Houston Astros did fall a little bit short. But y'all win a lot, you know what I mean? I'm a Red Sox fan. And y'all win a lot. You don't need to win every year.
It's never enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough winning. Only good things come from winning, and that's why we had it in our hands to slip out a little bit. Well, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because the Rangers came back. We just struggle at home. The Astros had a hard time all year playing at home.
But I feel like a lot of playoff teams struggled at home. Like wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Well,
The
were
playoffs-
those teams
Rangers-
facing the Rangers?
Rangers were going
That's what it was.
in
right?
away.
Yeah, Rangers.
They
were
won
like,
11
undefeated,
this
bro.
year.
That was kind of crazy because you don't see that too
You know
often.
what?
That's the
Like,
record.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely didn't want Houston to win because I am a Red Sox fan. But I was a little happy for Texas because they went through a lot. Remember, if you remember, maybe like 5-6 years ago, they were like an out away from winning.
this 2011, that was Nelson Cruz when Nelson Cruz dropped the last out.
Oh,
basically.
I know. And then they were like a strike away, and like literally they haven't won since then. So honestly, I'll give it to them. right now, but
They killed it, yeah.
we're still, definitely a Red Sox fan.
I definitely
For
didn't
them.
expect it.
But if you look at the way they did it, they spent $1 billion to win. They signed 2 players for one. Corey Seager, the shortstop, they gave him $300 million.
Crazy.
And the second base, Marcus Siemens, they gave him 200 million something. So that's $500 million in 2 players.
There's a lot
but
of all-stars
well,
on that team.
That's the thing. If you spend that much money, you better win.
Nah, but this season we have 2 teams who spent a lot of money, San Diego and the Mets.
Yeah, that's true.
San Diego was a little struggle. Mets was just
And
completely.
they might lose Soto now. He might get out of there.
They might try to trade him out. Maybe go to the Yankees.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Don't go to the Yankees.
Yo,
And I
want
think
to go there.
that's the beauty of baseball. You can spend as much money as you want, but you're not winning guarantee.
Right,
Like
right.
I've seen in basketball, like LeBron James won a lot of games, like basically by himself. You have LeBron James, you're going to the finals even if you don't win. In baseball, you spend all the money, you don't even guarantee the playoff spot.
Absolutely.
Which is
it.
that's the beauty of it.
True.
Imagine
That's
investing
true.
that much just not to not even make
As
the
an
playoffs.
owner, that hurts.
That hurts.
The Mets.
Yeah,
The
no, it's
Yankees.
true. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah,
I think the top 5. I think it was the top 3 payrolls in the MLB didn't make the playoffs.
Wow.
Something like that.
Or how about this? You win 100 and something games in the regular season, then you out in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Like the Dodgers and the Braves.
Dodgers, Braves, the 2 teams that
See,
You said they're
I'm not
going
going to make excuses for them. I was rooting for the Braves this year because obviously the Red Sox, our season ended in like July.
yeah.
So, and we'll get to the Red Sox. We'll pick your brain and see if you know something that can help us or something. Because Jesus Christ, help! But I lost my train of thought.
The Braves.
The Braves. So the first round is best out of 3. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair
It's always been
because
that way,
literally you can have a couple bad games and you're out.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the wild card. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
it is. But if you look at it, if you win your division, well, not if you 2 of the 3 division winners, they get to sit.
Yeah,
True.
So if you want to be out of there, just win.
That gives an incentive to go try hard in the season.
Yeah, but the Braves won like 115 games and you literally lost 2 games in a row. You're out.
No, they lost 3. They were that series. So best out of 3 is a wild card. So the 2 wild card teams, the 3 wild card team, and the worst division record winner.
Oh, okay.
So for the AL, it was the Twins, right? They were the worst because we were second and the Orioles were first.
Yep.
So
Okay,
we
yeah.
got to sit. And then the Twins had to play the 3 wildcard teams, and that's how it went down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I know in NBA at least, back in the day, it used to be 3.
used to be
first
that way
round.
too.
And then
Yeah.
they changed it. So I wonder if they're going to keep it like this
I
or they're
think-
going to change it.
I think every playoff should be best of 7.
That's a long.
it's
Who's still
long.
playing right now?
Yeah, no,
Right?
true. That is true.
Then to my point that I've been saying for a while, when we go from 162 to maybe 148,
I don't know.
No.
162
shorter
games is a
season.
lot of games.
Shorter
game.
season.
There's a lot of
You
games.
shorten it by a couple weeks?
It's like I'm just someone that doesn't like too much change. Even when like all
Yeah,
the
me
other
too.
sports, when they do like rule changes and league
True,
changes,
true.
it kind of
But-
like
I think the changes that the MLB made this year
Oh, yeah.
lit a fire to the MLB because it got the games definitely shorter.
okay,
The
okay,
pitch
yeah,
count thing,
yeah.
it was. I mean, it was shaky at the beginning of the season, but once people got used to it,
Yeah.
I don't know about the extra inning. There's a guy on second. I don't know about that. That's a little. That's
Well, there's the same thing. They're doing it for the same reason. They want to shorten out the game.
yeah.
If you put a man on second after the 9th inning, what are the chances that guy score and then you get a 0, you win the game? Or maybe they on the top of the inning they don't score and then you close it up and shorten out the games. I did like was the ban of the shift.
Yes, I like that. I like
As
that.
a hitting coach, sometimes we got guys hitting the ball very hard between first and second, and there's a guy standing in right field. You're out 4-3. Like
right.
you get players walking into the dugout almost crying. It was supposed to be a hit. No, it's a ground out.
You got 6 outfielders, 6 infielders over there.
How was it for like batting coaching adjusting to the pitch count?
Well, the level white coach, we didn't have it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I coach in the Dominican Summer League. That's an entry level for professional players. So
Okay.
we didn't have that there yet. But this year I'm going to be in the States somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I will be dealing with that and we'll see. I guess for the hitters, it's not as bad as it is for the pitchers.
Oh, true.
Because we always teach the guys to get in the box and ready to hit. So
Yeah.
It's just people have that routine. I think the guy.
Yeah, imagine Nomar.
Oh, God.
yeah, he wouldn't. Big Papi wouldn't make it.
Well, speaking about Big Papi, if you didn't have that shift against Big Papi,
True.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think
That
about
is
all
so
these other
true.
players, like the players we grew up with. If you didn't have that shift, because with Big Papi, you put 12 infielders over there.
I know. That's
That was
It's just not fair for the guys. Hitting is too hard.
no true.
It's the hardest.
Pitching is always ahead. It's gonna be 10 steps ahead of hitting.
Yeah.
And imagine that plus 4 outfielders, 5 outfielders.
All these pitchers are even getting faster and faster every year. That's just-
And not even the velocity, it's the stuff. What they call the stuff is the way
the ball moves.
the breaking pitches. So for example, now they have what is called a sweeper.
Okay.
Now, what is a sweeper? It used to be a slider, right? The slider breaks, horizontal break, you say 7 or 8 inches. Now and then some pitchers started throwing cutters, which is a slider with less break. Now you put like 4 or 5 inches horizontal break. But now they're coming up with the sweepers. It's like a slider, but instead of 7 or 8 inches, it's 14 or 15 inches sweep that way.
What the hell?
Wiffle ball.
That's exactly how it looks.
How
like
does
a
that
wiffle
even?
ball.
How can you even do that?
How are they teaching
my
guys to
God.
throw that?
To
nuts.
control something
And
like
that-
that is crazy.
And that's when people try to argue with me. Hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do
yeah.
in professional sports.
Yes.
Think about it this way.
Absolutely.
The best hitters, 35% of they get hits. And that's like great. Like 30%, like
That is true.
imagine you shot a basketball 30%. You're not on the team anymore.
Yeah,
you know what
no,
I mean?
I-
Like,
Unless it's for three.
you know what I mean?
That's so true.
Yeah, unless you're like,
If you're from 3, maybe, but yeah, that's still the fact that a lot of people will argue that baseball's not the most athletic, or not athletic, but the hardest sport. I look at them like I'm not a great baseball player at all, but I know for a fact that hitting that ball, if you blink, if you squint, that ball's gone.
let's go.
That's it. That's it. So you have to be so focused and not only hit contact, but hit enough that it goes past infield or actually where
So
you
that's
want
what
it.
I laugh. Who's these football players? It was like a couple weeks ago. They're like, "Oh, I can go to the majors and hit 250 right now." I'm like, "No,
you
you
can't.
can't.
You can't.
Hey, Dion.
Or both.
I mean, think about it. If you like, we go to basketball court. You give me a basketball, and I can shoot from 3. I'll make 2. I make 100.
Yeah.
If I give you a bat and a helmet, hit this 100-mile-per-hour fastball, you're not touching.
Not once. Not once.
You're not touching it.
Even though you think like, oh, I'm getting better. No, you're not getting better.
Your brain is not. Your brain
not
doesn't know. when
adjusted
it's
at all.
Dominican blood just starts. You
You didn't even know you had it in you.
Yeah, you got like gasolina song coming out in the background.
But another thing, you spoke about like the pitches and faster. I remember being like, "Oh my god, he threw 100."
Yeah.
Now they're doing 100. Like the dude from like the Braves is doing 100 in like the 7th inning, bro. Like 80 pitches in. Like,
104.
yo, like what are you supposed to do?
We got kids in the Dominican Republic at 17 years old throwing 101.
That doesn't surprise me.
At least in the big leagues, it's 100, but they control, right? It's in the zone.
Yeah.
In the Dominican Summer League, it's 102 over your head,
Down to here.
then behind your back, then on the other dugout, and then they might throw one in the middle. Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Pray.
That sounds terrifying.
That's why I stopped playing.
Right? All right, real quick. Let's talk about the Red Sox. All right.
Oh,
Red Sox, let's go.
We don't pay nobody.
Unfortunately.
We need pitching.
Yeah.
There's no pitching really out there. The dude from the Padres, what's his name? The pitcher, he was a starter. I thought he was
Snell.
Yeah. I think he would be a pretty good picker. But other than that, like, the Red Sox are not going to spend,
Get
man.
Ohtani.
It's just, Ohtani, stop. I don't want to hear
No,
it. We're not getting Ohtani.
It's
Like,
their top 3 in like.
Ohtani's going to LA.
Ohtani's not coming this way. He's in the West Coast.
Yeah, he's
6-7 hours from home. He's not coming.
He's definitely going to the Dodgers. If I had to-
yeah, I know, but I don't
think
want him
he-
there.
I don't want him there either. But,
Someone said
LA,
someone said the Marlins.
no, it's,
Why would he go to the Marlins?
for what?
Ichiro.
No, they give him you would have to give him $1 billion.
Yeah.
The Marlins would have to give him $1 billion from the company.
You know what I
Mariners,
heard though about the Red
Mariners.
Sox? They're talking to Vlad Jr.
Really?
Yes.
I would
That'd
love
be
to see
crazy.
Vlad
I
Jr.
heard Big Papi saying in an interview that he's Big Papi is his godfather.
Oh man.
Really?
So he's
Okay.
and the Blue Jays are not willing to pay him. So
You know what?
that's good news.
Why doesn't Big Papi have a job with the Red Sox? As a special advisor? Is he?
Yes.
Oh, all right, all right.
100 in Pedro too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
all
both
right,
of
Red Sox.
them.
I apologize. My bad.
Yeah. Right.
Shout out Nathan. We have
Yeah.
our cousin works
He just had a
player relations
foundation.
or something. Huh?
this weekend. He had a Pedro on the Foundation,
Yeah,
whole
the-
thing when Nathan was there.
Yeah, thanks, Nathan. You couldn't give me a ticket or nothing like that?
No, it was dressing nice. It was upper class. Everybody's rich.
Going back to the Red Sox. What is happening to the Red Sox? I think I know what's happening to the Red Sox.
I think so, but go ahead.
What you got?
Yeah.
Who's the franchise player right now? Devers.
Devers.
If you look at Devers, Devers played third base. Okay?
Yep.
That's not even a premium position in baseball. So what they call premium position is the middle line. Catcher, starting pitcher, shortstop, second base, center field.
Oh, okay.
The middle line.
Yep.
So they had two guys that were supposed to be their franchise player. What did they do?
Trade them.
Betts,
Send them away.
they turned them away, and they let Sandy Bogarts go.
Yeah.
I think the
Dummies.
problem starts right there.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
Here's my into it. The Red Sox can go 0-162, and Fenway will be packed every day. So what is the incentive for the owner to pay when I'm making my money all day? We don't have no curse. We have a couple World Series things. Everybody's going to shut up. These fans have suffered 80 years without a ring. We just gave them 3. They can chill for a little bit. We make our money. That's what it is. If I was the owner, what's the incentive of... Like, again, you sitting on a wooden seat. They haven't even fixed those seats. Like, there's no incentive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because it's sold
give me
out
that, like,
every single day. It's packed, raining, cold. There's no empty seats at Fenway.
Bro, there's seats behind pillars.
Yeah, there's seats where you can't see, and those seats are taken.
The future's bright, though. It's bright. The future. They have a kid named Marcelo Myers.
Yeah, I
in
heard
the
of
minor
him.
leagues.
Yep, I heard of
I think
him.
he's gonna be the next franchise player. It's very good.
I hope so.
He was supposed to be the first pick in last year's draft. Not last year, before last year, 2021.
What position?
Shortstop.
Shortstop.
Okay.
Marcelo Myers. And the rest got him in like the 6th pick. That was a surprise. So he been tearing up the minor leagues. Look for him to be there this year.
I hope so.
Yeah,
So I
right.
can't wait to have 3 good seasons to him, and then we probably trade him or not sign him or something. Like Boston usually does. All right, let's get to our special guest.
Okay.
Then,
Can you explain how a person from the Dominican Republic ended up at Western Oklahoma State University? College, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would like to say I was the first one, but when I got there, it was like 45 of us there.
Really?
100%.
What?
Yes.
So, first, where
Dominicans?
in the DR are you from?
San Francisco de Macorís.
Okay.
okay, Sammy Sosa, right?
No, that's San Pedro.
Oh, okay, my bad. My
No,
bad.
that's fine. Nobody knows San Francisco. If you're in Santiago,
Yeah.
Yes.
half hour, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. See, all right.
You know Santiago.
So how did I get to Western Oklahoma? So when I decided to move back to the States, I was 19 years old. I met this guy in Boston. I was working out at a field. It was this time of the year. It was cold. So I was just playing catch. This guy rolls up. What are you doing? It's in Spanish. And I didn't speak no English back then. He's like, yeah, I work for a college. He was lying. He didn't work for no college. He was just trying to recruit players to send over there to make his name. But,
of course.
Bottom line, he helped me out. He got me over there. Just like he got probably 25 or 30 more players, he got me over there. I went over there. When I got there, I think I'm going to be the man. I'm coming from DR. What do you think?
Here. To Oklahoma?
Yeah.
This is baseball.
When I show up there, this guy from Aruba, this guy, Daniel Monte. Remember Daniel Monte? But you guys probably too young for that. Little lefty from New York that he played in the Little League World Series.
Almonte?
Yeah, Daniel Monte.
Want to hear a story? First of all, our last name is Almonte.
There you go.
So when we were little and that was happening, we were like, yeah, that's our cousin. And then obviously the scandal happened. We're like, no, we're just kidding.
So he was there when I got there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You got guys
Small
from
world,
all over the place, and like, yeah, I'm not what I thought I was gonna be here.
Yeah.
Make a story short, I didn't play the first year, so I wasn't gonna play. I was fat, I was out of shape, and nothing against fat people. Sorry,
That's right.
but I was out of shape. I didn't make the team. What do? I come back home. I start working again. I work at a baseball facility in Malden. Yeah, Valdez Baseball Academy. Shout out. It doesn't exist anymore. So
Still.
started working there. It was inside the Gold Gym. Then I got myself put together again. I started working out, and then September of 2010 came along. I left. When I didn't make the team, I left. I didn't say nothing to the coach. I'm out.
Yeah.
Sounds very Dominican to me.
So I burned that bridge, right? So I left. So in September, now I was working out with a few guys that were going there to Wilson, Oklahoma from Boston.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what? I'm going. So I just decided to go.
So you went back to the.
I went back without invitation, nothing. I just showed up.
Okay.
I just showed up.
Is it okay?
No, when I got there, what are you doing here? But I was in so good shape that they couldn't turn me back.
Yeah. Said, look at me.
Yeah,
I came back.
I left. I evolved.
I didn't say nothing, but this is what I was working on. Yeah.
I ended up being one of the captains. We won the junior college World Series that year.
Wow. Okay. Crazy turnaround.
And that was good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So it looks like you
comeback.
did you guys win it a couple times?
So we won in 2011, and then 2012 we lost a championship game.
Oh.
That was more heartbreaking. I remember that game more than the one we won.
We always like that.
Yeah.
That's
what you
I always
forever.
said as competitors, you want to win, so the losses hurts more, and you remember the losses more.
Yeah, 100%. That is true. Yeah. That's still good memories. I made the last out of that one we won.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube somewhere.
Let's go.
We'll find it.
Yeah, pull it up.
We're gonna clip it right there.
So, other than the baseball, because none of us has ever been to no damn Oklahoma. What is Oklahoma? I'm expecting like literally like just desert and just
That. But it's not even
You're
Oklahoma
right.
because there's nice parts of Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
It's very nice, but it's Altus, Oklahoma. I think it's the last town before you hit the border somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just like there's a Walmart and Applebee's, Taco Bell and Subway. That's it. Then you drive off,
You need.
and you off the town.
Wow.
All you do is baseball. That's why we produce a lot of good baseball players. So the few major leaguers came out of there.
That's dope.
yeah because you have nothing else to do.
Exactly.
That's the best part.
You guys
Get to
definitely
work.
play baseball.
Stay focused.
Weight room, everybody who goes there becomes an animal in the weight room and just hit bombs. That's what we did.
There we go.
Love it. So when were you playing? Did you already know? Obviously, you had dreams of going to the majors, and when that didn't happen, how quickly you're like, all right, I want to do coaching.
Well, I was doing coaching while I was playing. Like I said, I was working at Valdez Academy, so
Oh, okay.
so I was doing that. But I knew I didn't know I was gonna be a professional coach because I mean, you don't even think about that. You just want to play, right? You want to play. But then when I started playing, now what? Like what I was gonna do now? I didn't even start working in baseball when I started working at the airport. I worked for the airlines, and then I went into I was still doing like private lessons on the side.
Yeah.
Then I went into be a correctional officer. I worked at Nassau Street Jail in Boston.
Oh, okay.
Did that for a year, and then that's when I decided that I wanted to open my own business, and that's when Swing Factory came along.
Wow.
So I have a couple. Because I looked you up and I was like, oh, because I knew you were a Houston coach, but I was like, oh, he actually coached around here as well. So you went is Bunker Hill still exist?
Bunker Hill.
I think so.
I think so.
Right. So you
lot of
had
people that went
assistant
to-
coach at Bunker
I
Hill.
was
right?
helping Valdez. Valdez, the owner of the baseball academy that I work, he was the coach there. So I was helping him. They being his assistant, but no pay. Just helping him out.
Right. What about Ling English? Did they pay you?
Hunger Hill still.
That's another thing I was helping Esteban Paula.
Shout out Ling English. I'm not whatever.
Esteban Paula, shout out to him. He's a head coach. He's one of my best friends. He also works at Swing Factory. He's the head coach there, doing a tremendous job with those guys, helping them out.
Nice.
He's every day from 3 to 8, just throwing balls. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
That's crazy. So this is a quick. When you were there, how good was Lynn English at baseball?
They were good. They won the league. What is it called? I'm sorry.
NEC.
The
Conference?
NEC. They won the conference. They won the conference. That was his first year. That's the only year they won it.
See, and that was kind of proving my point. This is where I think I've mentioned this before, where I'm confused. So cities like Salem, cities like Lynn, who have like a huge population of Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Latin players. why don't we dominate? And like you would think that like schools like Salem were like 70% Dominican, Lynn, we would be.
When I was in high school, for some reason, there weren't too many Dominicans on the team.
And
The reason I found out is because it's the last sports, basically. So you get the grades to stay on the team. And sometimes they don't.
By the time you
care
hit the
about that.
spring season,
Oh, okay.
But
This happened with our years.
and I'm so disappointed with the guys around, especially some of those Ling English kids, because they just don't want it. They don't want it probably like you guys want, like you want it, like I want it,
Right.
like Esteban Paula wanted it. They don't want it that bad, because when you see a kid walking in, and like I tell them, take advantage of me. I'm here to help you. Esteban is there to help you guys, and they just go and hit practice 2 times a week. They don't go to the gym. This is a message for the high school players right now. Yeah. Your natural abilities to hit and throw can only get you so far. You have to get into the weight room.
Yeah.
You have to develop physically, because it's like a car. The human body is like a car. If you don't take care of it, it's gonna break.
Right.
It's not gonna last. and that's what I tell these guys: get in the gym. You have to do something about your body.
Right.
If not, it's just, you're only gonna get so far, and that's it.
it becomes like, oh, you're just a story. Yeah, I was good in high school, but you know,
Yeah, you don't
things
wanna hear that.
happen.
All sports is like,
And it's I think not even baseball. I think youth sports as a whole is struggling, because now like. I don't, could you blame the internet? Maybe social media. People care about other things rather than just getting better, or just everybody wants to skip the hard work. That's probably what it is. Everybody's like, "Oh, I want to be over there," but like, dude, they got over there because they went through. They were in the gym every day.
When I was younger, because when you're younger, you focus so much on the skills and the skills, but never thought to like the strength and conditioning about it.
But that's what coaches are for. You know what I mean? Put in the
Right. Like I never even thought at all to even try to gain muscle or. I don't know,
Be more explosive, help you in anything.
right?
So a lot of people, like especially people who play different sports, they learn way more body mechanics and like that, and helps you out. So people who played baseball, football, and basketball are going to be way better all around athletes and get hurt less when you play your
Yeah.
sport, because all your muscles are being worked.
100%.
So there's a lot of people that don't even want to play one, let alone more than one. So they'll focus on one, and they'll drive your body to the pinnacle of that sport,
Yeah.
breaking it down by the time you get to where you want to go.
True.
So that's why all AAUs.
But even like casually, like when's the last time? Obviously, we're in the fall, winter. We don't see it now, but in the summer, when's the last time you drove and you saw like kids playing at a baseball park, like a full like baseball? Well, we used to do it.
No,
Like literally, we used to go door to door, like, yo, we need you, we need you, we need you.
right.
That's not happening.
That doesn't happen anymore. No one like it's just like, what do you?
you see more softball grown men outside.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of that goes on around here.
Oh yeah, we have a lot.
We're back. We're
Shout out
back.
to Enrique. All right. So how did you go from like helping out at like Lynn and helping out at Bunker Hill to now you're a professional coach in a professional baseball team?
That's a good story. So when I first opened Swing Factory, I thought about that I wanted to take a different route on this. I wanted to show people what I was doing. So I started making videos. I made like 2 or 3 videos every day explaining things for the public, for parents, giving advice to parents, players, coaches, whoever. People used to come in to me and tell me, why are you giving your secrets away? I'm not giving it away. I'm just, trying to show what I know and what I can do. Plus, anybody can just grab those videos and go teach it. You got to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you do it, you grab a video, you try to teach. Like there's a lot of coaches right now trying to teach kids watching videos on YouTube. As a coach, I cannot just grab a video to watch it and go try to teach him something. That's almost impossible.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that that goes on around here.
100%. Yeah.
So I just put it out there and people keep share it. People see it, and somebody saw it. They share it to somebody, and I got a call. It helped that I had some 2 good friends that work in the Astros organization.
Yeah.
okay.
And that helped a little bit too.
Yeah.
But that's how I got on.
It's crazy.
Networking.
No, it's the networking too, but it's like the power that like I was just obviously shitting on in the internet in earlier, but like that's the power of the internet.
Yeah.
That one clip changed your life. You know what I mean? That just one you just like, literally like And how many people have you heard like, oh, I'm sure that's how a couple people got recruited. Now, like you see some Dominican kid in oh look, go find him. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll find them
105.
too.
They'll find-
100%.
Whoa. So it's funny. Like me, like Josh is. I'm a big YouTube guy. Like sometimes I get lost on YouTube and you start watching videos. And a couple days ago, there's a video said like, why are so many NBA and MLB players from the Dominican Republic? Do you know that every baseball team has a camp in DR?
They all have an academy, and it's just not an academy. They have this $20 million academy built up over there. Wow. The Yankees have a $30 million academy. The San Diego Padres, it looks like a resort.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Guys get in there. They have a gym. They have dorms, 4 baseball fields, and a half field, just in case.
Wow.
Most of them are building a turf field now, so there's no practice or games suspended when it rains. It's unbelievable. They invest in so much money over there.
There we go. That's awesome. I kind of want to go see one because I heard of one team. I thought it was just like a rarity, but now that every single team has it.
Yeah,
that's
every
crazy.
single team.
No, every single baseball team.
I thought it was like, what was it?
First, I thought it was like, oh, the Red Sox, like
The Red Sox had to.
because you're growing up, you're like, that's what the most. Well, what we thought. Obviously, there was more, but we thought, oh, most of the Dominicans are in the Red Sox, so
Yes.
that's probably. Then obviously we got older, I'm like, oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's because they have all these schools. But my thing, you know how like when a dude comes from Japan and their contracts are crazy.
Yeah.
Why is it not like that at DR? Because there's already down there, so you're going through. So my thing is, are you picking people out from like El Barrio and like it's just like how is this like? Are these kids? Because we only see the Sotos and the people who make it. What's happening to the kids who don't? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right?
what's MLB doing? Like, all right, thanks, yo, you're not good enough. It just throws you right back to El Barrio. Like that's
And it's education. And you know, in Japan, they have a big league too.
yeah.
So that's most of these guys like Otani, the big name guys that came to the US, they were in the big leagues over there.
Yeah.
But also their high school and their minor leagues system is unbelievable.
Really?
The discipline that one of my friends
know that.
one of my friends gave me the name of a documentary from all the high schools. The way they do it is better than professional sports. Professional baseball in United States, just the high school over there.
Oh, wow.
very
Well, that
disciplined.
also
Yeah.
makes sense. A lot more respectful, more discipline, and everything they do out there.
100%.
It's crazy.
And yeah, but then again,
You can see it like when you watch dude from the Red Sox.
Yoshi.
Yoshi, yeah.
I like him.
Bro, it's like he doesn't make
He
any
fell off
mistakes.
in the second half of
he
the
got a little
season,
hurt,
but-
but like
It's a long season.
he don't strike out. He just
You just put the one play. They just
Productive.
compete. Those guys
Yeah.
just compete. They're dogs. They just compete. Ichiro. Remember Ichiro Suzuki? Just compete.
amazing.
That boy
Yo,
was.
you know, he threw like, what was it, a 98 mile an hour
bet.
opening pitch.
The other day, or a couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like,
What?
they showed everybody who did it. Like Randy Johnson threw like an 88 with no warm up, and then above him was Ichiro, 98 miles an hour, just and just walked away. I'm like, what?
He was good.
Just that good.
People forget
He had
that
a long career, too.
he was.
Yeah.
I think he was in his 30s when he came over here,
Oh
Because he played over there.
and he still like racked up hits. Like I think he owns like at least. I think he got the most hits in a season record. I'm pretty sure. He got something, a lot.
I just know he got like 3,000 hits combined in the big leagues in Japan. That's a lot of hits.
That's so many hits.
Dude, to get 3,000 hits, like we hear, but like it's not easy. You're literally, first of all, longevity.
A lot of stolen bases.
It's a lot of hits.
That's definitely a lot of hits.
Remember, we were just talking about the hardest thing to do is to hit a ball.
And he did
He has
3,000 of them.
He's got that eye for it. Like
It's focused.
Yeah, I mean, that eye, that's a skill you're born with. I would think,
You can train it though, but still.
can you though?
You can train the way to make decisions, right?
Sure.
Am I going to swing or no? You can train that. We train that. We focus on that big time, especially with the young guys. They be swinging at pitches in the dugout over there.
Yeah.
Right? But you can train that. I don't know if you can. People say they can. I don't know.
I would say it's like whether you have it or not. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
basketball, you could teach a jump shot, but like it's usually you have it or you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you perfect. Like you could perfect. Oh, you got a good hitting eye. We can make that better. But you can't just be like, I've never hit it. Oh, and then just.
That's different. In baseball, that's different. Like bat to ball skills, I think a lot of people think that's natural. You're born with that. You cannot teach bat to ball skills. You can improve, you can get better.
Yeah.
But there's some guys that have that natural ability. Vlad Guerrero, senior.
love it.
He had that ability to put the bat on the ball. You see, that's natural.
No matter where the ball is.
Yes.
No gloves.
No,
That was crazy. Me playing baseball, I hated those like September games where you're like, it's cold,
care.
to the point like I don't want to hit the ball. It's gonna hurt my hands. Like literally, as a kid, like,
the whole thing vibrates.
oh my god,
Aluminum bat.
those practices.
Does minor leagues use aluminum? No, that's college, right?
College,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
It'll kill people, man.
I know,
Yeah.
but college players are doing it.
Imagine professional baseball players using aluminum. No,
They should be, in college, I think the NCAA should be thinking about wood bats already.
I think
because-
everybody.
I feel like
time.
that's so close to the next
I-
level.
100%.
And also, I think like with evolution, kids are getting stronger, and everybody's getting so like eventually like someone's gonna. You know what it's gonna take, and it stinks because this is how America does. We react to things. It's gonna take something really bad happening with an aluminum bat to be like, okay, let's now change something.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they're drafting kids in July and then the big leagues in September. This year happened with the Angels. Their first pick
I saw that.
got drafted in July. He was in the big leagues in September. So you tell me he played the whole entire
Oh, wow.
college season with an aluminum bat and he's in the big leagues.
with a wooden bat.
You know, it's just,
And how is the transition, like adapting to that? Or
Was-
did you have to?
it depends. You mean from bat?
Oh yeah, from aluminum to wooden.
No, not really. No,
okay.
those guys, the really special guys, just like because they probably train with wood all the time. Like for myself, I was a better hitter with wood than aluminum bat. I
Okay.
couldn't hit with aluminum bat.
Was it a weight difference?
It was light. Like you hit the ball, you don't even feel it. With aluminum bat, with wood bat, you feel it. Like you know
You hit a home run.
you crushed it.
Honestly, that's one of the, like, I mean, my baseball career is pretty much like little league, and that's about it. But yo, that feeling of when you connect, and that feeling when you know you hit it, that's top 5 feelings. When you know you like, I can see the guy's reaction. Actually, I wanted to ask you about that. How do you feel? Because now, like, I remember back in the days, like, if you like stared at a home run or if you do any little dance, you're getting a fastball to your neck immediately. And now we got Acuna doing like little side steps on every base and stuff. So how do you feel about like the game changing and them adding more celebratory things and more?
It's a show. That's what it is. It's a show. I love it.
They got entertain.
100% because we talked about it. Hitting is hard.
Yes.
And when you hit one that you know is gone, you have to enjoy it.
Yeah. Flip that back.
Do what you want. Like I tell my boys, you hit the ball, you do whatever you want. Just one thing. Make sure that ball leaves the yard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You hit it and make sure you can stand there. You do whatever you want. I don't have a problem. But that ball better leave because the guys do win. The ball hits the fence.
Oh man.
Now you got a single, like, damn.
And you see it more and more. I think we're gonna see it more, and people are gonna have less problems with it because it's a show.
Yeah.
People paying their money to go watch Acuna do that.
Right.
But it's just like, I feel like baseball always, sometimes the higher ups work against themselves. Like, you want the game to be more popular, but you're also stuck on these old baseball rules and like the
American
unwritten
pastime,
rules.
The
Like,
foundation.
Yeah.
It's changing. It's gonna change.
No, for sure. I think so. It's like the viewership went up a good amount.
it did
this past
not
year.
the World Series though, but
Not the World Series, but that was the season in general.
you know what it is? I think the World Series, it's tough because of when it's played. It's not really most who it's played. Because think about it, like it's like early November, NFL's back, NBA's back. When you're in the summer, you're not watching anything but baseball.
Baseball,
So once you get to the fall, just because the World Series ratings are down, I don't think it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
don't
that,
really mean that.
unfortunately, you pay in
I guess
November.
you could feel it making a comeback, like a.
Oh yeah, this season, like
a baseball
even us, like we
renaissance sort of.
didn't watch it a couple years ago because I found out like I was like, oh, I'm a big Red Sox fan, but then once like Big Papi and Pedro left, I'm like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? I don't really care that much. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm just a fan of the Dominicans and not really.
How about Manny? You didn't like Manny?
Manny's
we love
Manny,
Manny,
absolutely.
His
Manny.
son is good too.
He got one of them, Lucas.
Yeah,
He got committed to Tennessee, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
I follow them on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
same.
very good.
No, I gotta find them. Yeah,
I saw a picture of all the kids together
I
playing
seen
on a
that
team.
picture.
I was like, that's
It's like
awesome.
Pedro's kid,
Yup, Big Papi's kid.
Yeah, that was here. That was in, I think, Worcester somewhere in the summer league last year. They were all there on the same team. It was like Pedro's kid, Big Papi's team, Manny's kid, Kid Folk. Remember Kid
Yeah,
Folk?
that's the one. Yep.
His son too. It was good.
Wow.
Good team too. I remember that team.
Dominated.
Yeah, right. All we got is Devers.
All right, enough Red Sox. You're gonna make me upset. All right. You did mention the Swing Factory a couple times, but dive in a little more into like what you guys do. Like if Josh wants to bring his son, what activities does he look? What do you think he's gonna do?
So we offer right now. We offer group classes. Obviously, we're in Lynn. Not everybody has $75 to pay for a private lesson. So right now, if you want to bring your kid in and save some money, we can put him in a group from his age range, right? And right now we're only doing hitting. Like for the groups, we're only doing hitting because we're in the winter. There's nobody going outside anytime soon. So we're just trying to take advantage of hitting. Especially, I'm going to be there into March now because the last 2 years I have to leave in January because the Dominican Academy opened in January. Now I don't have to report into spring training, which is March.
Oh, okay. So now you got time to.
So I got a few months, and then we're just doing hitting. We're doing right now also on Thursdays we're doing a fielding class. Like,
Okay.
people want to come in for that's optional. But we offer any type of training there. We're hitting, conditioning, catching, fielding, pitching. You just nothing special, just basics.
Okay.
Because baseball is the same when they're 9, and then when they get to the big league, it's the same thing. You gotta hit the ball. So somebody doesn't catch it, you gotta run.
Right.
It's true.
It's just mastering the fundamentals.
Yes, just fundamentals from step one. So if you bring let's say you have a son, a 10-year-old, the first thing we're gonna do is take an evaluation of him, see where he's at for his age. We also have some good technologies that I've learned throughout my years with the Astros that I'm implementing in Swing Factory too.
Oh, nice.
There's a few things that are very interesting that we're doing now. So we try some of those on the kids, depend the level the kids at, or boy or girl, and then we go from there to get them better.
That's awesome. Great. And what's the youngest you guys teach?
Right now, I think we have a 6-year-old.
6-year-olds? Okay.
From 6 and up. That's mostly to put in a group because I'm not gonna charge a parent $75 to do an hour with a 6-year-old. He's not gonna retain anything.
No, he's not.
So I wouldn't even offer it to that right now. So probably 8 or 9 start doing. That's a good age to do private lessons.
If you're gonna, you want because a 6-year-old, you got these parents like just throwing them in there. You don't even know if the kid really likes to play baseball. By 8, 9, if you're still into it, like all right, like
Exactly.
100%. It's just and it's hard for the we just don't want to take the money because we could take it all day. But it's just not, even for the coaches too. It's not fair for the parents or for the coaches to be stuck with a 6-year-old for an hour. Repeating the same thing.
I feel it. Absolutely.
I don't want to be stuck with any 6-year-old for an hour. And any reason.
Playing with the grass in the outfield.
That's what we do.
So
That's why I started playing.
parents, I have a baseball facility. Don't pay any coach $75 or $80, $90, $100 to train your 6-year-old kid because you're wasting your time.
Good lesson there. Look at that.
That's a great lesson.
Well, he cares about your son and he cares about your wallet. Nice guy. So, was this the first year you were with Houston?
No, this is my second full season. I did started in 2021 in the middle of the year.
Right.
So when I got the job, it was September. So they flew me from Swing Factory in Lynn to Corpus Christi, Texas, AA team for the Astros.
Oh, okay.
So imagine that going from like working with kids and I'm in AA with some of the top prospects in the organization. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. And that's what I want to get to. These are for this part is for like the super baseball, like the heads. What are a couple names, if you're an Astros fan, you could look forward to? Like, oh, this guy's coming. Or that you saw like, oh, this guy's made a big improvement. Or
I got 2 guys for you. They were both with me last year in the Dominican Summer League. And one of them this year is the number 2 prospect of the Astros. Luis Baez, Dominican from Bani.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, me. That's what I like to hear.
Then there's another sleeper. I'm gonna stay in the Dominican. Warner Luciano. He played with my team.
Yeah, I know this.
My team last year in the DR had a good year. He came to the States, hit 10 home runs in the rookie season in Florida.
Wow.
There we go.
2 names to watch: Luis Baez, Warner Luciano.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to this episode in a couple years and be like, "Yo, he called it. He called it." What other questions? I just want to throw some like silly questions. Do you know the longest home run you've ever hit?
No. When I played, there was no TrackMan. There's none of that.
I don't know, all that
thing.
technology.
You might know, but
nowadays.
like, you know.
I said probably 440.
Okay.
I hit 3 home runs in one game in the playoff to go to the World Series my second year in college, and the last one had to be at least.
We talked about your college, and you didn't even mention that earlier. That's something you bring up right away.
No, the thing is, I accepted that I'm a coach now.
Oh, okay.
So I flipped the switch. I'm a coach. I don't talk about what I did. I did this. I didn't do nothing. I didn't play. I didn't play professional. So I'm a coach. I
Okay.
take pride of that.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
That's a great mindset.
I'd be living in I'm still talking about Little League home runs. You speaking about losses, I bring this up all the time and people make fun of me. My worst
Oh,
loss.
this guy.
Bro, let it it hurt, man.
I feel it.
So all my cousins won Little League championships. I went to the championship game. Championship is best out of 3. Once. We lost 10-0 and 9-1.
Ouch. Overmatch.
Yeah, right.
Yes. And my gripe is that I was a pitcher the entire season and they didn't pitch me in either championship game. And my coach ended up being my neighbor years after.
Yeah, right.
And Lord, did I remind him every time. I'm like, yo, he's just like, Dennis, he's just like, Melvin, let it go. And I'm talking about, I saw him maybe like a couple years ago. I'm 35. I saw him a couple years ago. I'm like, dude, he's like, Melvin, like, like let it go. I'm like, bro. No. And then I got my cousin, we're in our 30s, Gary. He still has his championship trophy, so it's just like I gotta look at him like, damn, bro, like
I feel it. I feel your pain. In basketball is back then. I've been to a lot of championships and I've lost a lot of championships.
yo, it hurts.
Winning is hard. Who's the best baseball player you can think of?
Right now, all
No, all the time.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what?
yeah,
Barry
win.
Bonds doesn't have one of these.
It's true.
He does.
He never won.
No, that is
He
true.
definitely
Doesn't. I think he played once.
Won 2003. He lost with the Giants.
Imagine being that dominant and not winning.
But it's like
That's how hard it
8-9 other people on the field with you. You can literally hit a home run every single time. But if there's nobody on base and no one else hits, you're losing every time. Like,
It's possible.
Nobody pitching.
It's possible.
that's what it is.
Wow.
So yeah, we're sore losers. I'm definitely a sore loser. Josh is too. But yo, you all right about it?
I'm pretty good about
What?
losing. I'm used to it.
He shouldn't be. He
I'm
shouldn't
used
be.
to taking L's.
No, those is like that.
Nah, it's just like yo, it just.
Let me tell you
like
something.
hearing that,
In the
doesn't
minor
it?
league, there's this thing like we don't play here for win. We play to develop players. I'm like, no, we don't. I got to the DR and the first time my last year we went to the playoff over there. One of the teams that I coached, the team that I coached went to the playoff. This year, so we had 2 teams, 2 Astros team.
Yeah.
That same team went against the playoff. I was coaching the other team, but as an organization, you feel good. You made the playoff.
That's why I could never get into coaching. Because now when we're in this PC era where like you got to be nice to every kid, like, and like our little league is always asking people to coach. I don't care if they're 7 years old. I want to win. like I'm trying to win.
And I think there has to be a balance,
Yeah,
right? Because
obviously,
you cannot, like, for example, 12-year-old kids playing in the summer tournaments. You want them to have fun. I don't care.
Yeah, right.
I've seen coaches fighting with umpires, fighting with each other, trying to win a $50 trophy. It's good to win. Trust me, I like to win.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they're winning, then I have the kids, especially young kids, are not having fun. You're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win. No, they don't want to do this.
Right.
For what? So there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
Develop, right? Having fun and winning. But winning is fun.
Yes. Winning's
So-
very
Winning's
fun.
my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do.
So there has to be a balance. I believe.
No, you're absolutely right. And especially now, with the participation trophies and all like that. Like everybody gets one for participating, but I don't like that. I want you to earn it.
You gotta earn your win, man.
Because
Like,
it means more when you earn it. Like this, I play.
I have like, I'm thinking the opposite. You gotta learn to lose.
Absolutely.
Because in life, you're going to take losses. So if your whole childhood, everyone's like, oh, you did great. And then you let's say you try, I want to go to work for here. And you go interview and you don't get it. And you're like, you don't know how to deal with it. Oh,
Yeah, no,
this
true.
didn't work out for me. Because you never lost. You never had to deal with losing in your whole life.
As a leader, I've always been the like one to take blame. Like I would always think, no, that's my fault. Like don't, because I know someone can't handle it, or someone it might mess up their whole game. Freaking,
No, that's good. You're a good teammate.
it helps later on in life too, like in workplaces and
Any other random questions?
I was going to say, have you hit in the stadium? I know you're a batting coach, but have you hit in that?
No, in the big league stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's something I want to do, and I'm going to do at some point. I want to take BP in the stadium. I've never done it. I actually was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like I haven't get a chance to do it, but I'll do it.
That would be awesome.
And I know you're in the minor league, but do you go to where do you play? What is it? What's the park called in Houston? PNC?
Minute Maid.
Oh, Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yes, to the last 2 World Series, they take all the employees. They
these
fly
guys-
everybody from the DR. They fly with a +1
Good
to go to
people.
the World Series.
Yo, Houston.
wow.
You know what?
Houston takes care
I'm
of
not gonna lie to you.
I'm a fan now.
I used to hate on Houston.
You know what? I've been trying
yeah,
to leave the Red Sox.
How, you flying Dominicans out? Oh, we got it.
I'm trying to find a new team. Last year, if y'all
You're
camera,
wearing a Red Sox hat, sir.
I know. I claimed the Padres because I was saying that they have the most
definitely-
Dominicans on the team,
no,
but they didn't do too well this season.
They
So
didn't
now
do-
I'm like, they didn't do.
I
too
don't think
bad.
they didn't do bad, but it's just
They didn't live up to what they thought
for
we
what
were.
they.
It's like, so do I actually switch over?
That's baseball for you.
Yeah, right.
Does the minor leagues also have like the home run derbies and all that stuff
Yes,
too?
they do all that. Every league. So there's right now there's 1, 2, 3, 3. There's 5 levels before you get to the big leagues.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So there's the Dominican Summer League, right?
Yeah.
Then there's the Florida League, like all. There's a Florida and Arizona. So the team that has spring training in Florida, they have a league there in Florida.
Oh,
The
okay.
teams that have spring training in Arizona, they have a league there.
Okay.
And that's a rookie.
Yeah.
That's rookie. So then the single A, they cut down on a team. The single A, then there's high A. There's like A+,
Oh, okay.
right? So we got 4, then we got double A, 5, then we got triple A, 6. So each of those teams, they have like all-star games and all-star break, and they do all the home run derbies and stuff.
Is it normal that like players go through the whole process, or do people usually skip certain?
No, people skip. For example, like the guys that play the big-time colleges and NCAA, they get drafted and they probably get sent straight to double A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then but kids coming from the DR, most of them hit every level. Probably one level each year.
Yeah.
If they're very good, they don't skip. It's rare that they skip, but they'll play like a couple months in a level and then they end the season at the next level.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Have any of your players gone through the whole thing into it?
Not yet, because I've just been with the Astros for 2. This is my second year. But in the next few years, that one I mentioned earlier, Luis Baez, he had a bright future.
Absolutely.
He played A-ball. So he played Dominican Summer League last year. He started this year in the Florida League, and then he finished in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where our single A team is.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So it's gonna be good.
Moving up there.
Last question before we get to the next part. How's travel for like the minor league teams? Is it
Depend the league. For example, double A is the worst. You have 17-hour drives, bus rides.
Jesus?
Like in the Astros, with the Astros, so their single A team is in North Carolina, and that's the Carolina League. So all the travels, like the most they go is 6 hours. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And the high A team is the same thing. They're in North Carolina as well, and it's close. Once you get to double A, then you go from Corpus Christi to New York. Wow. To New Jersey.
Oh my gosh.
That is tough.
That's nuts.
But it's better than before now, because now they play 6-game series.
Yeah.
So they play from Tuesday to Sunday. They travel on Monday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Before, they used to play 3 games and they travel.
Oh, wow.
3 and travel. Now it's better.
Oh,
And then AAA, they take planes. AAA start getting nice. You get a taste of what's coming in the big leagues.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
Pay for the big levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine paying for all of it. Like play all those flights if you were the owner. Like
Apparently, Houston Astros owners, he got bread.
Jim Crane. Good guy.
Shout out him.
Good guy.
shout out him. Yeah.
He's got non-profit foundations in the Dominican Republic too.
Oh really?
Appreciate it. Any help for us, for the country, is well appreciated and well loved. If you notice, we're very pro-Dominican on this show.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming up, every year we do the Dominican Independence Day episode.
Yes. Always fun.
Probably my
It's always
favorite.
fun. It's probably my favorite. We obviously exaggerate. It's like Platanos over the table. We got the flag. Usually has somebody with the guida every time. It's fun.
That's good. Proud Dominican.
Yes, we are. There's one thing about Dominicans, we are very, very proud. That's why we were happy to have you, especially represent us and someone who's been in around the area and it's, reached the heights that you've reached. But all right, we have reached my favorite part of the show. The DJ Bofka said a question. The DJ Bofka set of questions is a game we play at the end of every episode. It's a simple game. We ask you two different questions. You pick one or the other one.
It's like a red pill or a blue pill. Just pick one or the other. Don't pick no orange or purple. It sounds easy, but everybody messes up every week.
Okay.
Two different choices. First question is always the same. And you're more of a baseball guy. We haven't really talked about basketball, but first question is always the same. So first question is always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
So let's go.
With the quickness.
So what happens if you pick LeBron? All these lights turn off and the show's over.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Imagine.
If it was up to me, that's what would happen. That's what
Let's cut that out. We're gonna have to edit that.
Yeah, all right. Parents, cut the whole episode. We thought this guy was cool. So this is episode 89. I believe, 81 or 82 people have picked Jordan. Maybe like 7 or 8. It's usually the
81.
younger people and this guy for some odd reason. But,
It's because he plays like LeBron.
or whatever.
Good times.
All right. Fun questions. David Ortiz or Manny Ramirez?
Manny Ramirez.
Oh, I love the
Gumption.
That was easy. That was easy for me. I was Manny Ramirez growing up.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
wow.
Manny was definitely my favorite when they were playing.
But you've noticed, I think Manny got a little overshadowed.
I think it's because he's not out there as much.
His
He doesn't show-
personality screwed him a little bit.
Yeah.
When
Manny
you
being
saw
Manny.
when he got to LA, things changed a little bit. He got more into the media and the fans, and
Yeah.
you know how it went over there. But
My favorite thing about Manny is
the guy he went to,
his
LA.
Japanese contract. I love that.
he's still trying to play.
Oh, I bet. You know, always a baller somehow.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Ball's life.
Like I said,
life.
we're big on Dominican culture here. Sancocho or mangu?
Mangu.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Can't really go wrong with that.
Someone make fun. I saw someone online that like, yo, Dominicans, it could be 3 raindrops and then pulls out the a cocinar right away.
PTSD, man.
Oh, rain. Mom, hurry up. It wasn't raining. It was like Sunday. It was a rainy day. My mom texted me, "I sancocho aquí, come get it." I'm like, yo.
Well, in the academy, we're in the middle of the season in June, July. It's like 140 degrees. And when you get to the cab, the sancocho there. How am I supposed to eat this?
I know. And we will eat it.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Quick question. I'm curious. Do you eat your rice separate or do you put the rice inside?
Of the sancocho?
Yeah.
Separate.
Okay.
I dumped the whole
No, I
thing,
do it
man. I'm a
separate
guy
too. I
who
do it
just
separate
takes
too,
the white
yeah.
rice and bah, I eat.
Can't do it. I don't know.
I treat it like gumbo.
You put it in too? Pause. Right.
Yes.
Sorry, that was weird.
Hey, no,
Dominican question again. We are from Santiago, so be careful with your answer. Águilas or Licey?
Licey.
Oh, man.
With the quickness.
I'm going to work with them next year. So.
All right.
Yes.
We're going to, all right.
Makes sense.
My father would I was going to tell him, yo, watch this episode.
How's the game though? They're playing each other right now.
Oh yeah, they are right.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't keep track as much as I should, honestly. I barely.
They play
Look it up.
today and tomorrow.
Look it up.
Definitely. You gonna find it?
Real quick.
All right, but we'll keep going. While
It was 2-win Águilas in the second inning earlier when I left Swing Factory.
Game's a lot faster than that. So
those games are fun. Have you ever been to a game in Santiago? My dad, I think I went once when I was a kid, but obviously when you're little, you don't really understand what's going on or remember it. But I've been to one. I gotta definitely catch a game out there. I gotta get some merchandise. I don't know, like
Right?
My
Aguilas hats,
wife's friend came in with the whole fit, the jersey and the hat. I'm like, where did you come from?
You know what?
New York, they went to New York this week.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what?
That would have been L2.
Wait.
It was in,
It's City Field.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. They played 3 games, Friday, Saturday,
That's
Sunday.
dope. Fenway, come on. Red
Águilas
Sox.
swept the Licey.
As they should.
It didn't count.
You should have seen
It counts for us.
A win's a win.
A win is a win.
You should have seen at the World Baseball Classic. It was like the crowd was still like half and half.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's a classic. And it
We're
was still young.
supposed to be going for DR.
Yeah, you know, Licey campeón. We're walking out of there, Licey campeón. Do that.
We're not bringing up the World Baseball Classic. I'm still upset.
Wearing the hat, it don't reminded me.
True.
That was a great experience.
No, honestly, it was
We were there
fun.
for
That
like a
was
week.
we went to the whole week. That was the first.
I
It's like-
never like walked into a stadium and felt that
so much energy.
energy.
I would assume that's what it feels like going into Santiago, the stadium. You feel it, but Fenway, you don't feel that.
You don't feel like that. Not even close.
In 2017, I was there when we played USA.
Yeah.
US Nelson Cruz hit that go-ahead 3-run
yeah.
shot. I was there. I was.
yeah, my dad was on that one.
You know what I did when I bought tickets to go to LA to the finals, thinking that we were going, and we didn't make it.
that's we almost did that too.
So I was there watching Japan against Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So we
Still with the DR hat too.
we were planning it, and they're like, "Yo, we'll go for the second round." I'm like, "Yo, let's buy tickets for the first round. Don't just assume that DR is going to go to the second round." And they listened to me, and look what happened.
Yeah, right.
So y'all should listen to me more often. All right, Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Good answer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like Thanksgiving too.
I actually don't like Christmas.
Yeah, me neither.
Because people are all over the place. The schedule is like off.
Yeah.
When January 1st comes around, I'm happy. Like that morning, I'm very okay. Let's
like-
restart. Let's
Yeah,
start over
yeah.
again. Let's get back to the routine.
It's a little hectic at the
Yeah,
end.
because
of the day.
holidays
it's
you
the
do
stress
things that you
part,
usually
yeah.
don't do,
Yeah.
especially if you have kids and
You
we're
gotta
just.
start buying gifts real quick.
I already started. Oh, you haven't started? I already started.
Last minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
we
not.
already started. But wow.
Procrastination.
We have it on our what's it called? Our queue, ready to go.
Oh no, I ordered a couple things. I got too many people to buy for. All right,
It's the stress part.
Albert Pujols or Miguel Cabrera?
Cabrera.
Okay.
I was like, did you get these questions before?
Yeah. So he just knows.
Right, he's fast.
I'm good with
My
Pujols.
childhood hero. After my name was Cabrera.
Oh, really?
My first tattoo, I got it because of him. I got the rosary that he had. I put it on
okay.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got some good questions.
Albert Pujols.
Is that the laces? I like that too.
Yeah, the ball. Yeah. The baseball.
Oh, the
lace
ba-
right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick. I'm trying to figure out which one I like better.
Pujols.
I think I would pick Pujols, but
I'll pick Pujols, but
It's tough. It's
'cause
definitely-
Dominican. But so they gave Miguel Cabrera like a little like love because it was last season. I don't think they showed him enough love this season.
yeah, right.
I don't you know what I mean? Like I thought like
The fact that he was out there in general.
this guy he won a triple crown. Okay, you know what I mean? Like he should be. It should have been like when Kobe retired or somebody. Somebody like it should have been like.
But it's also you got to figure out that's a lot of games. So it's like
No, but at
you're
least
gonna do
toward
it
the,
every
toward
time.
the end, or maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I just wasn't checked out. But I figured it would.
Like a farewell tour.
I feel like that will be a situation where the last home game, something like that, it's gonna be a huge.
It was the last home game was cool. His kids announced his name the last time.
Oh, okay, that's
okay.
nice. That's nice.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, see, apparently I wasn't watching enough. When basketball started, I'm like, all right, baseball's fun. All right, bachata or merengue?
Bachata.
Good answer. I'm definitely bachatero.
Good answer. Good answer.
Bonus questions: Anthony Santos or Romeo Santos?
Anthony Santos.
Good answer.
Classics.
More of a Romeo guy, but
Because you're younger,
I get it.
I get it. But I get it. My father, yeah.
it can't go wrong. Right? You can't go
Yeah,
wrong.
they're
with
both
those.
good answers.
Right. I need a new one. I need a new person to come up. Like
Yeah,
my
who's next?
fear is that our kids' generation are not gonna listen to bachata at all.
And it's gonna like
Because it's Romeo when he's done, it's done.
Well, my kids probably ain't good because I don't listen to music. So my kids probably definitely not listening. My wife is half Italian, half something else. I don't know what it is.
It's definitely like
Yeah, I try to remember what half Italian, half something. Guatemalan. Yeah,
okay.
Sorry, Mom.
How long y'all been married for?
It'll be 10 years next year. She's a rock, though. She's hold it down since I've
She
been
found
gone.
me. She
her.
Yeah, shout out, Mom. We appreciate you, Mom.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Going on vacation tomorrow.
I know.
There we go.
Where you guys going?
We're going to this little island next to. We're flying into Colombia, but then we're taking another plane to San Andres. It's like a nice beach. No, not a lot of people knows about it. It's very nice.
okay. I try to go to Colombia.
We've been trying to go to Colombia for like 5
You gotta
years.
go with me. I'm the king.
Oh,
And Mom knows that. I'm actually going on December 28th for 2 days. So, boys trip.
Check my palm real quick.
Don't tell me something like that. You know what? We'll save it because a couple of our friends have some marriages coming up. So we need a bachelor party destination.
If you need a planner, I'm the guy. And I'm not trying to brag.
Oh, we believe you.
I'm the guy. I'm the
I try to
guy.
brag, but I'm
to
the
Colombia
guy.
for
I'm
bad
the
luck.
king.
There's always
Love
something that
it.
goes wrong. We're always like, so
we're
we're ready
almost
to book.
there.
We're ready to
Oh,
book.
what?
Something goes wrong.
You know what you have to do? You have to book it. When you book the flight, there's no way out. You have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a way out because we did that. So I booked, me and my cousin booked our flights. Then I'm talking about 2 weeks before we're supposed to fly out. I don't want to blow up his spot,
Yeah.
but he couldn't go anymore. So I ended up, we had to change. I was like, yo, you're paying all my cancellation fees. You're paying all that. You had to pay all of that.
Of course. It's his
And they were
fault.
like, all right, let's go next year. Next year was COVID.
Oh yeah.
And then we've been trying, and then like, I
Always
think
something.
last year we looked at the flights, we're like, Jesus Christ, like these flights.
It's fun though. The thing with Colombia is people want to go there for the wrong reason. They think they see all the thing on TV, the things they see, the girls and all that. It's not like that.
No, never.
So wives, it's not like that. It's
not like that.
Okay?
It's not like
you
that.
can go as a group, you rent a nice penthouse with a nice pool and you chill there. You order food, you hang out, you look to the city. It's beautiful. It's relaxing.
Right.
You
See?
go out at night.
Go to
see?
the beach.
You see?
Yes. I'm going with you. Sold.
For real.
You got me. All right. I got on this Colombia, so I don't even know where we left off. Let me see. Where are we? All right. Colombia. Pastelito or quipe?
Pastelito.
Yes. Were you a raisin guy or no?
No, not really. No raisin.
Good.
Pastelito should not include raisin.
Thank you.
Cheese, pollo, and res.
That's it.
Not even eggs. And the DR, they're making with eggs.
Oh, we have a couple family members. We had to tell them, yo, cut it out.
The egg, I don't have too much problem with.
I don't
It's just the raisin.
It's the raisins that really
Oh
get
my
me. If I get
Oh.
a surprise raisin, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever got an olive?
Yeah, I've gotten
Oh,
an
the
olive.
olive.
Yeah, I want to throw it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you never said it
god.
on the olive.
Man.
That person should be banned from making
Oh,
pastelito.
they are.
It's not. It's like a little piece of olive.
I
like,
came into the kitchen. I was rushing to go. I'm
my
like,
God.
oh, what's this? I put them up.
Now, was it a beef pastelitos?
Yes.
Okay, maybe the
Yeah.
olive wasn't the beef.
Yeah.
Still. These
Yeah.
weren't like little olives.
Yeah.
It was like a big olive.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
put it there
yo,
on
what is
purpose.
that?
So-
I looked over like, no.
Real quick, we have a friend who's on the show a lot. He covers MMA. He does.
I'm a big fan too.
Okay, well, we'll definitely have to have you on there. So he had like a Friendsgiving, he had like a Thanksgiving at his house, and this diabolical terrorist that he is, he made the pastelitos. He made one full of raisins. As a joke.
So we're only raisins.
Only raisins in it.
Nothing else in it. None of them had raisins, but this one.
Listen, this was a few years ago.
Crazy.
He is not allowed to cook anything anymore.
wrong
Like,
with
yo,
that guy.
yo, literally, we told him, like, bro, I'm never eating any of your
I don't
food.
trust you
I
ever
don't,
again.
I don't trust them
Like,
ever
imagine,
again.
and it was one of our peoples who ate it. It was like a group of, it was like 30 people there, and it was one of like our cousins who ate it. And his face
was
said,
not happy.
what the hell was this?
That first bite.
And then I looked, I was like, what is
He
that?
was
And I
so
told him, like,
confused.
dude, if it was me, I would have been so angry.
He was so confused. Like that first bite, it was like,
It's hard not to be confused now. Like, what?
Like,
what is
what
this?
did I
And
just
you look
bite
at it
in?
like, This is
Yeah.
all racist.
And then everybody started laughing. I was like, "This is not funny. Like, this is,
Don't get it. They don't get how
Don't do
crazy
that.
that is. Yeah.
It was not funny. We're still mad at him. Like, this was like 3 years ago.
It's funny because you didn't eat it. That's the thing.
Yeah. If you would've ate it, you would've been
you're not
very
happy.
upset.
What's next? If that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
right.
I can't trust you. Yeah.
That poor guy probably never having a pastelito again.
He's gonna ask him, who made this.
Because we invited him to like our friends gave it. And he's like, "Oh, what should I make?" I'm like, "Anything but
Nothing.
pastelitos. Like, bring beer or something." Dude. I'm not.
Something that's already pre-made.
I don't trust you. All right. I know we're going to the winter, but let's pretend we're in the summer. Beach or pool?
Pool.
Okay.
No sand. Not a sand guy.
Yeah, I'm not big
I
on
hate
it.
sand.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
I don't mind it though, but beach or pool, I take the pool.
Absolutely.
Get out of the water, jump in the chair, and you don't have to deal with that.
You a chlorine or like saltwater pool? Because I've seen a lot of saltwater pools now. I'm like, what
the
is
hell?
happening with
Who
this?
you
even,
hanging-
even on cruise ships, all of that.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Guy. I don't know who.
That's my son's Christmas gift. We're going on a cruise December
Nice.
15th. We've been in like 3 cruises, just me and my oldest. He loves it.
I've never
Cruises
been.
are great.
Yeah, I haven't been either.
I love it. Yeah, it's really nice. 3-day cruise from Miami to Bahamas, back
Yeah.
Monday morning. Chill.
It's a nice,
Yo, that's not a
nice.
bus.
I keep missing them. Like
Good. There's good deals now. It's like very
Yeah.
good deals.
We'll try to fix
AAA.
them.
Yeah,
No.
no facts.
All right. Juan Soto or Manny Machado?
Juan Soto. Special hitter. Special.
Yeah, he's the. I hope he comes over here.
Special.
He comes to the Red
But
Sox.
why does San Diego want to get rid of him?
They want to like.
They don't want to pay him?
Because
Yeah.
if they're not gonna sign him, so the smart thing to do is they're not gonna sign him. Just might as well go get 5 prospects from the Red Sox, from whoever.
Exactly what the Nationals did.
It's
Sent him to San Diego.
100%.
Right.
Right.
Hopefully we don't lose ours.
We are.
Yeah, right. Hopefully they don't say.
I won't trust
Whoever
What's
gets
his
him,
name
get
again? The Red Sox.
Marcelo Meyer. No, they're not trading him. That's the shortstop.
He better not be traded.
Yeah.
All right. Chinese food or Mexican food?
Chinese food.
yes.
Finally, nobody ever.
Right?
I'm a Chinese food guy, but everybody says Mexican food, and I'm thinking
We've asked that like 12 times, and no one said
12.
Chinese
We
food.
asked that a lot of times.
I've been to Mexico a lot. I'm done with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Chinese food.
I didn't even enjoy the food as much as I thought I was going to when I went to Mexico.
no. But we went to Cancun. That's not really Mexico.
That's right.
True.
That's like going to DR, going to Punta Cana. Like you were in DR,
left the
but it's not
resorts.
really.
Well, the resorts in Cancun are better than Punta Cana though. Like the traditional, like for the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Because in Punta Cana, I feel like, well, I don't know, it's because my people, but the Dominicans are all, not like the Mexicans. The Mexicans treat you well. Like they welcome you.
Right.
The DR, they just want to get money out of you. Wow.
Okay, get in and leave.
I took my girl the first time. I'm like, listen, we need at least like 101s. Because like every person who talks to you, you got to give money to.
Yeah, basically, that's how you feel. That's how you feel, right?
And I remember we went to
You can
the.
make anything happen.
Yeah, I went to the. I'm just gonna tell you. I went to the resort. We got there like 1 o'clock. Check-in was like at 3. And I see they're giving everybody these beepers when their room is ready. My girl's like, damn, I'm tired. I'm like, nah. I'm like, mi hermano, yo. I had a long flight. $20, my room is ready. He's like, 1 second. Here's your keys. I'm like, yeah.
And anything, man.
Right away, get anything.
We tried to pull that off too. It wasn't going.
I'm gonna give you a better one now. When you go to these all-inclusive resorts, right, and you go to the restaurant, if you go to one of la carte restaurant, not the buffet, the waiter, you give him 500 pesos. You give him 500 pesos, and you'll be able to take bottle of wine to your room and all that stuff.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
They'll take care of you.
They definitely take care of you.
That's the thing about DR. Money screams. So like, you got to know.
100%.
And then I see everybody complaining. I'm like, yeah, you wanted to be cheap.
How are they bringing you?
Oh, yeah.
We had somebody come around to our side of the pool
Because it was
every 30
we went
minutes.
to
with
the resort.
more.
It was like during COVID time, so the swimming pool wasn't open. And I'm like, I'm not getting out the water. So I told the guy, I think we gave him like $30, $40 American. We're like, every 30 minutes, bring another round. So he came and everybody's asking like, how you guys getting on the drink? I'm like, stop being cheap. Like,
yeah.
Did the same thing on the cruise.
yeah, you gotta, you're on vacation.
Happy. Yeah, for real.
All right.
You gotta relax, you know?
Last but not least, what would you rather watch in the professionals, in the major leagues? Home run derby or the All-Star game?
Home run derby.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Home run derby is
sure.
amazing.
I think getting better now. It got me way more excited.
Yeah.
This
That's
this
the thing
past
that-
season.
That's what you want to see. Like when you go to a baseball game, you want to see home runs.
Yeah.
Think about the home run derby. You got all the stars sitting there,
Yeah.
right there, and in the game, they're in the dugout, each dugout,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
In the home run derby, you and let me go take a picture with Soto over there. Let me go
I
see.
mean, well,
All the Dominicans.
we can't really walk on the field like you can, so maybe it's a little different for us.
yeah.
But you're right though, because they start acting like kids.
Yeah,
like
they're having a
the
blast.
joy is there.
And you see
it's
all the
fun.
kids running around, and
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, it definitely
It's
is.
awesome. Everybody's there. It's like
And
like a big family.
I
Honestly.
remember watching the Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire.
I'll always remember that one. 99
Yeah.
at Fenway.
Classic.
Because I watched that one with my father last year. I watched it again with my father for the first time.
Can we get an All-Star game back,
Special
please?
moment.
If people talk about Sammy Sosa McGuire, but you know who won that home run derby, right? You guys don't know?
Was it Griffey?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
the show.
Yeah, it was Griffey, right?
Kid,
The
wow.
hat-
I always give it Griffey. I always give him the nod because like when everybody else started juicing around him, he's like, nah.
Yeah.
He suffered, unfortunately. He suffered because of career, but like he did it the right way, and we still look at him. People look at Griffey more like, no one really talks about Bonds. Sammy Sosa is literally a thought. Like no one really talks about him either. So it's sometimes do things the right way, guys. You'll be rewarded.
That's right.
Barry Bonds is still the greatest baseball player of all time. So
And a lot of people, I think he is. A lot of people think he is.
I 100% believe.
Yeah.
I think eventually they let him in the Hall of Fame.
It's gonna have to be something special, like they did with Fred McGriff this year. Like he was off the ballots, and they make something up to get him in.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody's gonna have to put Barry.
They
Bonds.
have to.
and hopefully they do it before he dies.
Yeah. Is there a amount of times you can be on the ballot before they take?
Yeah,
you
right now
completely?
it's 5 years. You can be in the ballot for 5 years.
He's almost done.
I think he's done.
Dunn's McGuire, Bond.
Yeah, all those
anybody
guys.
in that era is done.
Yeah, they're all done. I think Manny's about to fall off after this year too.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So the whole thing needs a reform. Because how you gonna tell me
We were there.
that?
We saw it.
No, I know, but the home run leader of all time is not in the Hall of Fame. That kind of. Well, then what's a Hall of Who's here then? Like, you know what I mean? Who am I calling? A-Rod's your place. I get it. Like, just let it go. Put an asterisk. Put something. Put a little line on
I
that
will
thing.
take an asterisk.
Take an asterisk. Do anything.
Yeah. A-Rod should be in the Hall of Fame. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember that time when it was Manny or A-Rod? I was Manny, right?
Yeah.
But now that I'm looking from the outside, basically I'm a baseball fan.
Yeah.
A-Rod was unbelievable.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
He didn't play for us.
Even
though.
like him on the
Or whatever.
Rangers. him on
He was
the Mariners.
special, that guy.
Man, yeah.
I got to meet him in last year's World Series, and I named my son after him. My youngest is Alex Rodriguez.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
there we
It's
go.
funny. I went to high school with a kid named Alex Rodriguez. It's a very common name.
I did too, actually.
Very common.
I was playing basketball with A-Rod 2 days ago.
Sponsor. The universe. All right. Shout outs. Any shout outs?
Shout out.
Shout out to Swing Factory. Where is it located?
541 Chestnut Street in Lynn. I forgot to mention we also have a non-profit foundation, the Swing Factory Foundation. We're in Lynn. There's a lot of kids that cannot afford to pay for a private lesson.
Yep.
We do not turn those kids back.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
We have 14 for ages 12, 13, 14, and 15 through 18. And we have about the 28% of our kids are sponsored by this foundation. Any help, we'll take it to help those kids.
Oh, that's
Perfect. That's beautiful. Look at
Absolutely.
right.
that. Shout outs.
Yeah. Shout out a Vibe Entertainment.
Yep.
Shout out Nerd Guards.
Yep.
Shout out Young Soldiers Success Group.
P2P. Sneaker.
Shout out Salem Sports.
Shout out Salem football.
Salem Football.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We're almost there. 2 games away from a state title. Let's do it.
Shout out Running United.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out Running United. Right.
Shout out Jesus.
Yeah.
Shout out
Definitely shout
Fantasy
out.
Football Dad.
Yeah.
Mike City Visuals. Shout out
Yeah.
Imperial Tattoo Shop.
Shout out everybody.
Shout out everybody. We
Yeah. This is everybody who's been on the show.
Been on the
Yeah,
show.
pretty much.
I want to shout out somebody.
Go ahead.
100%.
Somebody, I cannot say the name, but I think today, like growing up, all of our dreams was to play in the big leagues, right?
Yep.
I think one of my closest friend today, when I was driving here, gave me the news he got offered. I'm getting chills. He got offered a job in the big league as a hitting coach.
Wow.
Awesome. Congrats.
Shout out him, man.
Right? That's
So
awesome.
shout out him. I cannot say his name right now until it's
No.
official, but in the next few days I'll be posting on my Instagram.
And we will repost it definitely.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
That's what happens. Once you come on our show, you are part of the 806 family.
Yo.
Yeah,
we support anywhere you can. You can always give us a call, anything you need. If you need us to pull up to Swing Factory, we'll pull up.
Yeah, right.
Do it.
All right. Elvis, thank you for joining us. Flash that whole Royal Series ring one more time. There we go.
I'll take it off in that short.
There you go.
You zoom in on that. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Shining.
Shining.
Say glistening.
Co-host Ari, co-host Sanchez, I'm Melly Mel. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Take that.
Yeah.
Just get it. That was great.
That
was good.
Yeah, right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, yeah. Take that. 806 The Show.